Hello, I'm Father Greg Carlson, and I want to offer you a way of focusing on what's central in Homer's Odyssey. I hear Homer the poet bringing the whole poem together in a sentence like this: "My, what demanding struggles Odysseus confronts in order to win back what is his." My, what demanding struggles Odysseus confronts in order to win back what is his. Let me unpack that a little bit. First, I put that word "my" at the beginning of the sentence to indicate something of the poet's awe, admiration, and respect for this heroic character. If the subject of the poet is Odysseus and his homecoming, Homer looks up to this man with great respect and even a bit of affection. Odysseus has his shortcomings, in the midst of his homecoming, but Homer is aware of those and is even careful to point them out to us. His Odysseus is neither nice nor necessarily a best friend, but he's awesome for what he accomplishes. What demanding struggles he confronts. Particular emphasis in this hero, by comparison and contrast with other heroes, is that he's so many-sided. Homer himself speaks in the first few lines of the poem of this man as skilled in all ways of contending. Put him in any scrape, and he'll find a way to get out of it. Even better, he'll put himself in all sorts of scrapes, and then find the right way each time to get out of the situation he's put himself in. This man can call on an amazing variety of talents and know when to use each. Not least of all, he can relate to people, and especially women. He can understand them and win them over to his side as helpers, where so many men in the Odyssey end up as victims to various women. What he does is to win back what is his. This poem has an eye out for justice, but in a very limited sense. Those who take what is mine will suffer for it. I will make them pay. Odysseus is the kind of man who can get justice for himself. That leaves to later Greek writers lots of questions about how you put together varying people's claims, each to winning back what is their own. But in this poem of white hats and black, Odysseus is the white hat who can make the black hats pay for the way they have assaulted his house and his wife. He wins back what is his. What Odysseus wins back most of all is his name. In this shame culture, his name is not that far from what we might talk about as his identity. Step by step, he wins back his public status as hero, father, lord of his household, husband, son, and finally king of Ithaca. Struggles. That's the word for what Homer is depicting in Odysseus throughout this poem. I like the emphasis that George Dimmock puts on Odysseus as trouble, as pain. Here's a man who causes pain and who experiences pain, because that's how you live and it's how you win a name, at least for a competitive person like Odysseus in the culture in which he finds himself. The beauty of this character is scarred beauty, gnarled, tough, resilient, enduring. Odysseus. The many-sidedness of this hero means that he's a man with technique. He knows how you do things. The whole poem breathes a strong respect for civilization and civility, for etiquette, for crafts, for artistry, for singers and shipbuilders and house builders, and for all the developed forms of social life. Odysseus may not be like other heroes, Achilles and Gilgamesh, for example, who plumb the depths of human life with deeper existential questions. This hero may play closer to the surface, but boy, he's fun to watch, and he knows it. So does Homer. Copyright 2008, Father Greg Carlson.